Okay, so today's the day. Today's the day we'll be tackling Inferno. So, in preparation, I have S-ranked all the other modes. Took me about an hour per run. You only need to beat it in under 2 hours for the S-rank, by the way. So, I'm probably going to take a little bit more time with this. I have gotten all of the records except for the Inferno mode related ones. And the shop is virtually complete. And we'll be using shop bonuses because I'm not a masochist. There might be a time when I try out Inferno without those bonuses, but that day is not today. So here we go. Inferno enemies are even stronger than Nightmare, fewer typewriters and item boxes, and there is no autosave. So autosave I don't use really anyway for going for an S ranking because it adds to your time. So that's not a problem. Fewer typewriters and item boxes, it depends on which ones they took out, because I have very prescribed areas at which I save the game. So if one of those areas is gone, that's going to be potentially problematic. Hey, what's up, Skilly Boy? But otherwise, I don't know, we'll see. The biggest thing with Nightmare that was difficult, which is also going to be difficult in this, is that enemy placement is different. And
who could that be?
And so I'm not going to be used to it. Game with the new mouse pad. Oh, nice.
What the hell is that thing?
Glad it's working out for you. Yeah, there's a huge difference between using a table and a mouse pad.
Got it over here.
I've only not had a mouse pad for like
No way.
a day once, and it was the worst thing ever. Playing Christine's Predators in the back. Alrighty then. You playing that new Predator game, or is that part of the joke? Been that day for like a month. Yeah, now I can't. That's just too awful. Also, get ready for there to be like 90% less Nemesis in this run. Because like half of him is cutscenes.
Jill, over here.
And then posting Predators in the background. Oh. Gotcha. Yeah.
How'd this all happen so fast?
I don't know.
Good times.
One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids.
Okay.
Hey, wait.
So the first 5 minutes or so of this game are going to be the slowest.
How could this many people be infected?
Because there's a lot that you can't skip. A lot of hand-holding. Which is a bummer, because like in Resident Evil 2 you could skip the gas station. And here it's like... This is kind of the gas station equivalent, but you can't skip it. Unfortunate. Did you get one of those mouse pads with the wrist holder? So your wrist is nice and comfy? Hi, bud. Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh, that was really unfortunate. Plain mouse pad. Okay. Well. Huh. Okay. Yeah, in comparison to the table, it would be outrageously good. So, after boasting that I didn't think this would be a problem, died in the first minute and a half. That's a problem. But, you know what it was, is I dodged, and then the lunge was so long that I couldn't have dodged again. Hey, what's going on, Date? Oh. Get disoriented in this very beginning. because of el first person. Okay.
Who could that be?
Sucks that we had to die at the very beginning, because this is my least favorite part to replay.
What the hell is that thing?
I don't even know how many times I've played this game at this point, but it's been a lot. Let's see, there was the first standard run, then an assisted run for farming kills, another assisted run for bobblehead hunting, then hardcore and nightmare, of course, then S ranking standard, then S ranking assisted. Oh boy, I lost count already. It's been a lot of playthroughs, is the point. Fonte, boy, what are we doing? Our best Nikki impression here.
Jill? Over here!
Hey, Brad.
This all happened so fast.
Oh boy.
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another.
Once we get to the first item box, this will all be pretty easy, I think. But until then, problems.
Down here! Damn it!
Could this many people be infected?
Oh boy. Ready to go fulfill your destiny, Brad.
Sorry, Brad.
At least they gave him a cool death in this one. Unlike the original RE3, where he was just a coward. Like, there was nothing good about Brad in the original game. Alright, so let's try this a little differently. There we go. That'll do.
Parking garage. Got it.
The bread slept.
Sir, are you alright?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't think I want to know.
Hey, come on.
Out of the way,
There's a
Dario.
helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
Okay, Dario.
Parking garage is
Have a nice day.
The only safe place
It's in here. Okay. So I don't actually know if Inferno's enemies are shuffled compared to Nightmare or not yet. But I've heard that they might be, so we'll see. Back when Mike Tess was best man in America, his wife.
Shit!
Are you serious? No, oh god. Oh boy. I'm just gonna continue. Just one continue. Your number of deaths don't actually matter, it's just, it takes time. Well, okay. I might continue. No, I'm not gonna continue, I lied. Not from back here. That's way too much time spent. So we'll just restart the game 6 times. Oh boy. This is much more of a problem than I expected it to be. Much, much more. Also, I didn't know any of that. Seems like a very dangerous situation. Just hang out in Jill's apartment for an entire stream. How about that?
Who could that be? What the hell is that thing?
I'm honestly, like, I'm not actually salty about it. It's just, I didn't expect it.
Out of here.
Because Nightmare was not that bad. But this seems to be more like any hit is death. Which makes sense, but eh. The funny thing is, I feel like once we're past this opening and I get to the box and can actually get my shop items, then it won't be so bad. It's just the opening where you have to play somewhat legit. That's a problem.
Jill? Over here!
Okay.
This all happened so fast.
I don't know.
It's also just such a long
One
sequence.
fucked up thing always leads to another. It's
Like,
Arclight on
not much
steroids.
happens during most of it, but I shouldn't say that. Not much gameplay happens.
Hey! Hey, wait! Down here!
A lot's going on. I'm not trying to throw shade at the game. Lesbian Nemesis. Shh.
Many people be infected.
It's true. This is the most like Dark Souls it's ever been. Bye. Okay, hurdle number 1. Hello again. I missed. That is just impossible to tap that fast. Oh boy. Something else I wanted to look at. Yes. Let's change that to hold for 1, because boy is that rough. Trying to tap that fast. Goddamn right, S rank. We'll get there. Like I said, I think after this opening sequence it's going to be a lot easier because I have a lot of helpful things waiting in the first item box, but we have to get there first. Suicide rank, you got it. It's what I meant all along. Oh. I'll quote you on that, Mr. C. Oh boy. Cue me getting past the opening section and then dying within the first 30 seconds and having to replay it again.
Who could that be?
Honestly, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me that much. Absolutely could happen.
Out of here. What the hell? No way.
I know I have. It's just the jump from Nightmare to this is pretty extreme. Wasn't expecting it, which is my own fault. But I also think holding the action button will help, because if there's any way out of a bite, then it'll be easier with holding. I can't mash that fast on command.
Over here!
Brad.
I can mash just fine
I don't know.
in the regular modes, but it seems like you have
Always leads to another.
no time to escape.
Steroids.
So we'll see. We'll see if it's truly a one-hit kill or if I was just a slow masher.
Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
I mean, obviously the optimal outcome is that I just don't get attacked. You know, I just dodge all that, but this is me we're talking about.
Sorry, Brad.
Alright. Coming up on hurdle number 1 again. For the 6th time. I don't think it's actually 6 times, but you know. The problem is I can't take too long because this guy will... Okay. Well, that worked. Shot him enough in the face that he got disoriented and just walked away.
Parking garage. Got it.
I'll take it.
Sir, are you
Dario. Dario. Run inside, Mr. Dario.
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety?
Don't restrict my movement speed.
The parking garage isn't far.
The only safe place.
It's in here. Okay. There we go. Just felt bad for you waiting for the Carlos section. Nice. Which Carlos section? That's the real question. And how many Carlos sections could a Carlos section A Carlos section could section Carlos? That's the other question. Very important stuff here. Okay.
Shit.
Okay, so you can survive a hit if you're fast enough. So I think that hold situation is going to make a world of difference. Alright, water break while we run over Nemesis.
Start, damn it. It's my turn, bitch.
Oh, okie dokie. Very good. Hello, sir. Looking very impressive. I'm very impressed. Goodbye.
Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this?
Man.
Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Well, back to danger. It took me out of danger for the rooftop sequence and then put me right back in.
It knows what it wants and won't stop till
Rude.
it gets it. Don't you like that in a minute?
Okay, 4
No
minutes.
thanks. He's all yours.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay,
promise
okay.
you're in good hands.
Not doing too bad on time, at
With
least.
the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. ABCS for short.
In-game time,
me?
obviously, not real
Fucking
time.
kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No booty shorts? Nah. It's all about the hat.
Trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
All about the hat. That's a great hat.
Come on, it's this way.
Love Jill's hat. But Kami. No, it's just such a great throwback because it's from the first Resident Evil. This is her outfit from the mansion incident. And that's great. It's nostalgic.
First things first.
Okay.
Need to get you geared up. Head up the street level.
First thing is first. I need to get my supplies. Give me my trunk. Dude. Don't you ever get nostalgic for things? Come on. Plus, it's such a great hat.
Joe?
Okie dokie. No, I don't think I will take green herbs. I am a first aid spray or bust sort of situation right now. Oh boy. 3 hip pouches right off the bat, huh? Alright. So we get rocket launcher. And all the coins. And the field manual. Okay. So now, oh, wait. Also need lockpick and bolt cutters. Okay. Oh, I love that health regen. Beautiful, beautiful thing. So this is why the box is so amazing. Oh, yes. Infinite rocket launcher. Can't beat it. Is it cheating? Yes. Does the game expect you to cheat at this point? Yes. Inferno is built for cheats. And in case you think that I'm just making that up, it's super true. You guys... Okay, some of them were alive, some of them were not. Ugh, I have to go around. Can't go through the moon donuts because there's a zombie in there. Rap tap tapping at the door. So in every other Resident Evil game, oh, there's nothing there. Oh god. Because it's there. Okay, so I actually don't think that this is remixed from Nightmare. I think it's the same as Nightmare. But I've only played Nightmare once, so I don't really remember the placements at all. And it's baffling me because it's so much different from the standard situation. Oh god. Okay. Ooh. This is confusing to my brain. Okay, nothing over here. Cool. Appreciate it. You were very in my way, sir. Alright. Already 9 minutes. That's not great, but I gotta remember that I'm taking it a little bit slower.
Gotta put this out.
Yeah, I know how to use key items at this point, video game. Thank you.
Is someone in here?
Okay. And that's that for those. You want to see something really funny? Let's chase Nikolai. Hey, bud. Oh, he's gone. Like, they very much expect you to look around the room more than not at all. So he just kind of pops out of existence. It's kind of hilarious. At least I think it's hilarious. Okay. Okay, that hip patch is in there. Cool. We're gonna do this section, and then we get our first save point.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
So, fingers crossed that everything goes well here. Because if it doesn't, that's bad. Actually, might be able to use one continue here. If anywhere, it's probably here. Because it would just go to the beginning of the substation. Alright, you assholes.
Here we go.
I hate this because they can be on the ceiling or on the floor. crawl out of holes, over fences, like, they kind of come from everywhere. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Don't do that to my heart, stupid bugs. Oh lord, okay. It's fine. Okay. One more. Just one. On the bright side, too, it looks like they didn't add anything in here on Inferno. You know, like... I don't know what they would have added, but something. I appreciate that they did not.
Done. Time to get the hell out of here. Come on!
Oh god. Oh my god. Time to go. I think it's the next one. Yep, it's the next one. Whew. There are a lot more of them, though, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much for free. Okay, we're fine. Alright.
All that leaves is the main power switch.
That gives us our first save. As soon as I put those things away. Okie doke. 13. Not doing too bad. A little bit slower than I would like, but not nearly as slow as we could be doing. Alright. Time for first Nemesis encounter. See how that goes. That is why that save happened right there, by the way.
You kidding me?
Okay. One rocket and he's down. I'll take that. Gotta take him down in the higher modes because there's a lot more enemies in the way. Excuse you, sir. He's still not dead. That's outrageous. Alright, what do you guys got? Whole lot of nothing. Take a seat there, buddy. Nemesis is getting a little ahead of himself.
I think this might be the building.
Alright, well Nemesis made that part easy. Which he doesn't always. His behavior changes.
Carlos.
Okay.
Where are we?
Faust,
Train is stopped at Redstone.
Raccoon,
We need to reach Fox Park Station.
and Saint.
Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop.
Fortunately, you can't finish until the line's done,
Confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
and you can't skip this either.
Amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
Guess it gives a little mandatory breather, but
Fuck!
not a breather that I wanted. Look at these zombies just falling out of the sky, quite literally. It's outrageous. Have a nice one, Nemesis. See you later. So, it seems like... Okay. More zombies falling from the actual sky. It seems like thanks to my assault coins, we still do plenty enough damage to make this virtually identical to the other runs. Which is good. It means S is possible. Nemesis? Nemesis, please. Okay, just gonna put you down right here. Because I don't have the health or time to deal with you. And now we hope he doesn't get back up before I can do this part. I've never done that before, so I don't know. Sounds like everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, good. Everything's just so much more aggressive. I think I have more time to deal with things than I do. Alright, now I feel like I remember from Nightmare the sewers being kind of more surprising than other places. I'm gonna be a little bit careful. As long as I make it to the police station around half an hour, then...
I'm definitely burning these clothes.
I know I'm on track. On track with my other runs. By the way. Which is about half the time needed for an S. So... Oh lord.
What the fuck was that?
Where'd the other one go? Oh, it's fucking terrifying. Welcome back, Skilly Boy. Talk to the landlady. Uh-oh. Hope everything's okay. Better make a contract. Ew. Ugh. 500 a month. Seems quite reasonable. Especially if it's a nice place. Expensive, but I'm gonna take it. Right on. Congratulations, then. You didn't miss too much. Just me being super surprised because things aren't behaving the way that I'm used to them behaving. But no real problems so far. And that's that for the sewers. Okay. I'm shooting for like hour and a half right now. Just FYI. I don't think an hour is going to happen. Not first time through anyway. Oh boy. Once again, don't expect things to be that fast. But it's fine.
You can use weapons?
We're actually 100% fine. Okay, I'm not even gonna fuck with you. More entertainment.
I gotta get out.
Oof.
Quick.
Yeah, we'll see. Hacks. Yeah, no, the game gives it to you. And funny thing about that too is they specifically changed it for this game that it doesn't affect your ranking. Every other game leading up to this one, you could have infinite weapons, but if you use them, you would not get a good ranking. Remember the zombies burning alive? Yeah. Yeah, they're having a bad day. This whole building is having a very bad day. Don't care about cutscenes. And save spot number 2. Okay. Makes me feel a lot more relaxed every time I hit a save point, because it's like, okay, things go terribly wrong. We're not going back too far. I missed. That's bad. Missing is bad. Alright, well now he's the real Inferno mode.
Still kicking?
I dodged. That's death. It's not. That one is. He is really fast. They sped him way up. Okay. Load game so as not to mess with our time too much. 23, huh? Oof.
All right. Let's do this.
Okay. There's phase 1 done. I don't think this actually does anything.
Still kicking?
God. The speed is ridiculous. I keep trying to get a shot off, and then... Oh, man. Okay, well, did it that time. Barely. You're fine, Joe. You're actually about to die, but you're fine. Now she's fine. Those health coins are outrageous. They work so quickly and heal so much. But we don't get another save until, the next Nemesis fight, so we might have to do it again nonetheless. Woohoo! That was a nice dodge. They have a decent pace. Thank you. I've played this game a lot. Like, too much at this point. But yeah, so far, I think we're moving at a pretty good clip. Uh, 26 minutes. Probably about 5, maybe 6 minutes from the police station, so a little bit behind where I like to be, but pretty close. Alright, Nemesis buddy.
Rocket launcher? Really?
Okay. He is down. Which is necessary, again, when running from him, because that shit happens. Should be another one. Yeah. More. Trying to make it to the cutscene before it gets up, which worked. Alright. Good stuff. Okay. Yep, don't care. Okay, time to dodge the giant rolling head, and then Nemesis yet again. See, there's so much Nemesis at the beginning of this game, and then after the downtown it just sort of stops, and that's kind of sad. I think this is the best part of the game, if I'm being honest. Which was true of the original release as well, to be fair. Bye-bye. Downing Nemesis. It is important. Especially on the higher difficulties, because trying to snake through these alleyways with his speed is just not advisable. Okay. And mandatory slowdown for Carlos. And now it's time for Carlos section number 1. The Carlos section's Carlos section.
We didn't get off to a great start, but thanks for the save.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Carlos section hype.
Well,
You know it.
What matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah. Now you'll be safe.
Gotta wait for this long door.
What about you?
From the sound of it, I won't be catching the train.
Why not?
No, there'll be new
Let's just
orders.
get twitchy with the rocket launcher.
If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
Thank you. Okay, and there it is. Carlos section start. Okay. A29. All right.
Scoot on, Romeo. This is the police station.
Made it in under half an hour.
Looks like a cemetery to me. Come get some!
Hey, Brad. I didn't need to kill him, but I felt like it. Okay.
Where'd that cop go?
3 hit pouches.
No,
we
don't
do?
care. We got a job to do.
And you know what we gotta do. Get all of our stuff, because Carlos gets his own set. Isn't that lovely?
If our intel's
Lovely?
still
What?
worth a damn, then barge in the STAR's office.
What even was
Let's
that?
find him and take him into custody.
Custody?
This is another mandatory long section. Can't skip any part of this.
Take a look at this.
Take a look at
Located the Star
this.
Talk. Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets.
Uh-huh.
We also try to keep him under our thumbs.
So
Carlone
this search and
section.
rescue mission is really more like find and detain.
Right. Good to
Good
know.
to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find
Carlos time. Let's go, Carlos.
Hey! Be careful.
Yeah. You too, man.
Alright. Carlos section's Carlos section. Now that's the next one. This one's just a Carlos section.
What the hell was that thing?
Okay, now I'm a little bit scared of the PD, if I'm being honest. Because there's liquors. Okay. Liquors can absolutely insta-kill. And that's why I'm intimidated. But there was that one, and I think if it's like Nightmare, I know where the other one comes in as well. The other new one. Keywords definitely think. I'm not positive, but I think I know. And half of these harder difficulties is just knowing where things are and where they're going to come from. In terms of just playing at this difficulty, I think it wouldn't even necessarily be that much harder. It would just take a lot longer. Because you'd have to actually collect a bunch of things. Well, no, and it'd be harder because you get very little ammo. Okay, so one should pop out right here, I think. Yeah, there he is. You die, and then the regular one. Okay, now I think we're good. Okay, this room added a zombie, but I don't care because we're not going over there. And I guess you can eat a rocket anyway just for fun, but no real need. Oh, Brad's back. Hey, Brad. You want to come in, buddy? Okay, easy peasy. Now we'll just blow up the wall and be done with this side of the PD forever. Uh-huh. Then... Yep. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fine. Did not mean to examine that, but okay. Time for rockets is now.
One at a time, take a number.
And then... Oh! I forgot it was a regenerator. Is it dead? Yeah, it's dead. Oh lord. Regenerators with parasites, huh? I think I got him. Anyway, that's it for Carlos section number 1.
This'll take some time. Look around.
Back to Jill. Which means we get another save. Because it's time for Nemesis yet again.
Am I the only one who made it?
So that'll be save number 3. And then I get a little bit fuzzy, honestly, on where 4th save ought to be. I kind of change it every run. But save 5 is standard and solid. It's always just before the last boss, because things with the last boss can get a little bit fucky here and there. Oh, hi. Zombies from the sky. Seems to be the theme of the hard difficulty.
Walker's still alive.
So far, Inferno is the same as Nightmare as far as I can tell, just everything is stronger. And faster. But, like, the enemy placement seems to be the same. Which is a bummer, I thought it was remixed again. RE3, but it's all Carlos. Dude. I'd play that game. Play RE3's Nemesis, that'd be cool too. I would dig that. Alright, bud. Now, in my experience, all 4's Nemesis is... I was gonna say actually easier, but yep, there it is. No more Nemesis. Alright, Carlos section number 2. No, that was embarrassing for poor Nemesis.
Be okay. I promise.
Alright. 36 minutes. If I can clear the hospital in about 10 minutes, then we'll be doing pretty good. And I think I can.
Welcome to the office.
I've got a bit better
Please state your
memory of the layout now than in prior runs. Recently when I've been playing, I kept getting turned around a bit in here because everything looks very similar. Not in like a bad way, like poor design, but just in a like it looks like a hospital, you know. Who walks around in a hospital and doesn't get lost without signs? Okay. Key acquired, now card key, and then tape. Okay. Making good time. But of course the end sequence of the hospital is like mandatory 5 minutes. Which is a bummer. I hear bad noises, and I don't know what it is or where. I think, do these guys get up? In Inferno, I feel like they do. But I can't remember. Or Inferno, Nightmare, I meant. Oh yeah. They got up alright. Didn't do them any good. They got up too early. I heard them.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Hunter still goes down in 1. Delicious. I think this is my room, and there might be a liquor in here. I heard scuttling. Oh, there you are, asshole. I knew I heard scuttling. Get up to when I see Carlos. Oh dear. Okay, same situation in there. Same situation in there. Oh god. Fucking regenerator. That didn't kill you, did it? It did. Okay, moving on. Don't got time to stand around. Hello? Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all your hard work. Have a nice day. Alright. So now it's just get that tape to its destination so that I can get the vaccine. And then mandatory 5-minute sequence, and then done with Carlos. Sadly. Play Carlos sections all day. If I'm being honest. I like to play Carlos sections with my Carlos sections.
All I wanted to know was
Think you
what
make
the
it an hour and a
document
half. I think so
said
too.
in the first place.
I think it'll probably be less than that, honestly.
Goddamn Nathaniel Bard.
More like
I'm
115,
the best biologist you'll ever.
120 maybe.
Bard. Tyrell.
We'll see though.
Is it here? All right, Joe.
So much trash in my inventory. But it would take longer to get out of my inventory than I care to spend, because it's not doing any harm in there. Bye-bye. Okay. We should be clear. Yeah. Okay. Just plug Jill with this here vaccine. And then mandatory end sequence.
Better grab some gear. Okay. Now the fun shit.
Which I don't think will be that bad. But we'll see. There are a couple hunters in this section, and that they do have insta-kills, so be a little bit of a race. They also seem to be coming in a little bit faster than I remember. I might be wrong, though. So there are these big lags, too. Any day now. Hello. Everybody dies the second they make it inside. Any longer, and they pose a threat. The second they come in, they're just weak and vulnerable. Whew. Heard that. Shot that one in the, right in the crotch. Okay. I missed. Lose the lights any second now. There they go.
Oh, come on.
Find the breaker. It must be somewhere.
Alright, Hunter, come on. Hunter number 1, done. Okay. Good, good, good. We are going to have one more hunter, though. at some point. I'm gonna come through there when the shutters are almost closed. Which really could not happen soon enough because this is a strange combination of boring and stressful.
Almost got it.
It's just a shooting gallery, which is kind of boring. But there's a monster with one hit potential at the end of it, and that's scary. It's basically Brack. Jeez. It kind of is, though. Lights go out, a lot of rockets flying, and I'm gonna use a big thing of C4 at the end. Alright, I think it's hunter time. I was right. Delicious. Okay. Threat ended. I have the detonator, right? Yeah, I do. Oh, Lord. Screw you guys. Alright. We can just sit and casually shoot rockets. You know, whenever the mood strikes us. Got 20 seconds. Just sort of keep them on their side. Five, four, three, 2, 1. Happy New Year. Alright. Goodbye, Carlos. Back to Jill. Make sure I have my lockpick. I
I'm
do.
not talking to you after this. The storage facilities are
Wonderful.
underground beneath this hospital.
Okay. I think I know where I want the next save point to be. It's where I did it last time. Right after the fuses. I think that's a good spot, don't you? Oh, hi. Asshole.
Oh, this must be the way in front.
Throwing random regenerators out is a great way to make things instantly a problem. Of course, also if it's an area you don't have to go to more than once, then it's like... If I didn't have the rocket launcher, I could have just dodged and moved on. And it would have been fine.
How is it no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
It's a great question, Joe. It's been a great question every time over the last dozen playthroughs that you've said so. I'm definitely going to be ready to shelve this for a while after today. Plot convenience. Yes. Absolutely. Okay. This is not the save. Hi, Nikolai. The save is after getting the fuses. Though that is a little bit risky, because I don't know all of my opposition in here, but I know there's a lot of it.
I must admit, I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our games end here.
You think this is over?
But at least knowing that there is a lot of opposition, you know, I can be slightly careful. And probably be fine. Shove the bookshelf down. You're still mad about that. It's okay, so am I. It's so bad. Oh man, it's true. I forgot about you. Oh, that was frightening. Yeah, she's not mad, absolutely livid. To be fair, it's pretty dumb. It's probably the dumbest thing in this remake, I'm gonna say. Which is pretty good, because that means there's not too much dumb shit, but that opening with the bookshelf and the door locking is... it's pretty special. Okay, at 50 minutes, not even at the lab yet, so... definitely going to be a while, but definitely on time for S-Rank, because S-Rank is 2 hours. I've just been doing it in around an hour, so it's kind of my target time, but... empty. Nice. Okay. Hate dogs. Not real dogs, obviously. I love puppos, but I hate dogs in Resident Evil. That went really well, though. Like, as well as could ever be expected. Oh, you're not dead at all. I saw that. Give him another rocket just to be safe. What an asshole. Fucking regenerators.
Alright, here goes.
Oh god. Oh, I hate hunters. They have an insta-kill. It scares me every time. Not really afraid of, like, the typical zombies, because I know I can survive a hit. And... beyond surviving a hit, I have, you know, all the regen from the coins, so... like, I'm not that scared of the regular zombies, but hunters terrify me. Still alive anyway. Bulldoze. Fell down from the building. Constant explosions.
Shit. He got away.
Yeah, she's some sort of action hero. Okay, there is save number 4. Now we just have to do the lab. And beat Nemesis twice. I think we do that in about...
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
actually 15-20 minutes, so it will be kind of close to an hour, maybe. Over an hour, but close-ish. All but one of my runs were over an hour, so that's not even bad. But yeah, no, she takes so much punishment over the course of this game, it's absurd.
Stop and do what? I got your back.
Alright.
Like,
Let's get this done.
in the very opening, just the explosion happening behind her and shoving her into the railing, like, you'd be in the hospital for a while if that happened. Like, for an explosion to push you like that, first of all, you have to be pretty damn close to the explosion, so we're talking... excuse you? Ugh. So we're talking like burns, probably, from that part of it. And then to get thrown that hard into a railing, you're breaking your ribs. I don't care who you are. Your ribs are broken now. So yeah, no, the amount of punishment Jill takes in this is just absolutely outrageous. That's why these games start to get more like action-oriented, because that was true in the original too. Like, Jill got beat to shit. in the original RE3.
Override complete.
Okay. You can die. You can die. Rockets for everyone. How did you fall over? I don't care how you fell, because I know you're not dead. Yeah, so a lot of the enemy placement, or not a lot of it, all of the enemy placement is identical to Nightmare, so I kind of know where a lot of the things are.
This must be what powers it.
Rockets for everyone. I'm good with that. Pretty sure that was the slogan back when Bush was president. Rockets for everyone. I am interested to see if they'll quit being cowards and let a tyrant out of the tank. Now we're on Inferno. On Nightmare, just all the hunters come out. Which is like, yeah, okay, but it's also... kind of not that threatening. I mean, 5 hunters is not much more threatening than 1 hunter. Huh. Okay. Still the slogan for North Korea. Yeah.
Okay, this looks like it could be used in vaccine development.
I don't know. North Korea is more like rockets for the ocean because they can't actually hit anything. But I guess their slogan would be rockets for everyone. Because they want to shoot everyone, they just can't. Alright. This is going to be a bit dicey. Okay, none of them dodged, so that was easy. Tyrant, come on. Come on. Man. That'd have been so cool, just for Inferno alone. Ah, too bad. Nukes for all. Eek. Scary business. Almost forgot about her. Okay, that is the lab.
I might be able to use this to synthesize the vaccine.
Might be. Oh, that guy's gone. Interesting. Huh. Wonder if he's the guy that was up here before. Interesting. I'm probably not good at coverage. That's true. Although, to be fair, also in the remake, there's a crazy Russian trying to fuck them up. But, still, if they were good at it, if they were good at their jobs, I don't think one person should be able to do much damage. Okay. Next round with Nemesis. After this extended hold forward section. Alright. No save here, so fingers crossed that everything goes well. This is bullying. He is, it's true. Wow. Phase 1. Instant. Phase 2, also instant.
Nikolai? Where did
It's like he wasn't even there. Abusive girlfriend just keeps coming back. It's actually just like that. Alright, and with that, time for our last save. And we hit the final boss. So we're tracking to be right on schedule with most of my playthroughs.
now we're talking.
That's one thing that kind of sucks is like I don't know. I do feel like Nemesis gets his ass handed to him multiple times in this game. How's she carrying that? Anime. Haven't you seen anime before?
Damn, it needs power.
Legit, that gun is so strong.
Felt that, did you?
Oh god, you're so fast. And that is why you save right here. Got comboed. There are certain combos that he does that you can't get up or dodge in between. Which is unfortunate. It's just a real nemesis. Oh man. Well, if you watch, like, this gun is so powerful that it, like, breaks the ground she's standing on. It's like, you know, the human body can't really take that kind of force, right? Like, look at this. Watch the ground. Just broke the ground. Like, come on.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Alright, well, first one went well.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
That was that fucking triple. With the increased speed on Inferno, you actually can't do anything. That's kind of bad. It's fine though. Just don't get hit. That's the strategy there. Get good. I don't know why you're so hard on her. I think it's because of that fucking door situation. Hatred for Fat Man and Death Stranding. I don't know what your problem with Fat Man is, but I think your problem with Jill is just still the door shit. Haha! Oh boy. Alright, well, we didn't come this far to not do it. People sing for me. I mean, that's basically the whole game. Oh man. The fat shame.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Oh god, please. Close to this one. That's 2. Is it 2? Do I have time? Yeah, I have time.
You think I don't know how to fuck you up?
Just use a quick spray. Be on the safe side. Spray was a bad idea. You're fine. I don't necessarily understand the rant, but it's fine. We were talking about why you hate Jill so much. Jill's best girl. I think it's just because of the door stuff from the very beginning. Like, you just never let that go. Carlos. You're not wrong.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Really? Because I look smart ass get shut down. I think that's me though, not her. Boy, you're tough on Jill.
Now we're talking.
If only scientists could be as tough on COVID-19 as you were on Jill, would be set.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Okay. Oh.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
So confused. Oh, that's the one. That's the one that's just an insta-kill that is completely unavoidable. Yikes. The hatred is real. I think I'm spending more time on this Nemesis fight than any other part. No, forget any other part than the entire rest of the campaign leading up to this. I appreciate that.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
There is such a thing as too far. Like I may have tried to go too far by pushing in this far one. I don't know if I actually had time for that.
I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Really? It's a 4 hit? I've never seen the 4th hit. So even if you dodge the first one, there's no point. This is really frustrating. This is like beyond frustrating. I'm sorry, this is adding to the playtime, so we're going to quit now. Your Jill is showing. Okay. Metal Gear flashback, dude. It's like that, actually. It's a lot like that. For different reasons, but very similar. Okay. So the point is, if I see the... If I see the rapid slashes coming, I have to just dodge in quick succession and not even worry about shooting at all.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Dodge the first one, dodge the second slightly too early. You are really fixated. That's very true. That's very true. I don't know. Carlos has a lot going on for him, but... that's about it. Alright, buddy. Not gonna make it to the other side. So we'll just grab this one first. No comment on the chromosomes. Nope.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back.
I actually didn't even think about it until you mentioned that I didn't comment on it, and I was like, oh, wait a second. Yeah, I know. I just didn't catch it the first time. As soon as you called my attention to the fact that I didn't comment on it, I was like, wait a minute. God, the rapid slaps are just annoying. Oof. It's the strongest he's ever felt. All game, he's taken like 2 rockets at a time. I was mad. Can't really blame him. Okay, so do that. Counted wrong.
Not that, did you? How about some more?
Okay. At least part of it's very predictable. So he's gonna do a jab,
I'm gonna put you right back on
probably, and then the rapid slapping. Got caught. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, might save this run yet. First slap, keep rolling. Well, see, I do, but the timing is really specific.
You think I don't know how to fuck you up?
5, big slap. Oh yeah. That's it. Dark Souls player are you?
I am sick of your shit.
I knew he was going to be able to get a hit in before I got here. Oh, it's so dirty. I kinda hate this boss fight if I'm being honest.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
Take the hint. Alright. It's just over an hour. Same as my other runs. Not too bad. Should have gone for the head. Should have. That's always the right answer. I don't know. See, I feel like the intelligent move when she saw, you know, the big final mutated nemesis, she should have just tried to push a bookshelf in front of him. That's what I think would have been the smart move. Should have closed the door. You're right. Close the door first. Alright. I'm in prison for life. Could never conquer the door. Alright. There we go. S rank took about an hour. According to in-game time. According to in-game time, I also didn't die because it's just loading every time. That's that. Easy peasy. Well, let us buy the last item in the shop, which we have just enough for. Perfection. And then let's get concept art. Nice. Mr. Carlos. Yo. The whole squad. Alright, nice. This is looking good. I found it weird that they had his head all bagged up at one point too. Well, they were going like super mech at one point. I like the one on the far right with the gas mask though. That's pretty damn cool. Zoom in on Carlos. He doesn't need it. The hunters are cool. Huh. A lot of this stuff I've seen because it's been sitting in here, but supermarket that we didn't go to. Gas station that got 2 seconds of screen time, unfortunately. The lab was pretty cool though. Huh. That looks kind of silly. Nemesis, you're gross. Who's got little hairs? That's nasty. Mega Man. Yo, Nemesis, which one? This one or this one? This one, I think. That looks real. That's just a dude's hands. Like. Oh, a tentacle one. I was gonna say, that's just a dude's hands, and it's just a lady that they put Jill's face on. Like, what? No, I see it. I'm just not gonna focus on it. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Hands one is pretty creepy. It is, but it's also really dumb looking, so it's kind of hard to take it too seriously. Alright. I guess let's go through these quickly. Just to get the notification away, at the very least. How you like this, Carlos, huh? This is the OG. The OG Carlos. Woof. Anything with Jill's dumb. Oh. No, Jill's great. Jill's way cooler than Claire. For talking Resident Evil heroines. Should have named the game Resident Carlos. Okay. Alright. Oh, you guys are real gross. Ugh. Gender was a problem. Claire Houdet. I don't know who that is, but she sounds disappointing. You know who Claire is. An RE2 playthrough. God, you're annoying, Stage 3 Nemesis. I was making fun. Okay, I was gonna say. Alright, well, that's that. S ranked every single difficulty. Gonna stream another game playthrough. Maybe. I think I'm done with this game for a while. I was originally thinking I might do Nightmare or Inferno without the bonus weapons, which I might do at some point, but I think I'm going to take a break for a while first, because I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil 3. But I don't know what game is next, so we'll see. We shall see, we shall see. But yeah, I guess that's going to do it for today. Red Dead 2. Oh, Red Dead 2. Today. No. No chance. I have to go to the store. Don't you bruv me. Don't you do it. I see you doing it. Don't you do it. Alright. That's going to do it for today.